Welcome to the next episode of Need for Speed Heat. This is episode 7 now, and we are going straight into the night, and we are going to get some rep, because what we want to do is get that new campaign mission unlocked, which requires rep level 19 that we were looking at last episode. So we just need to do some races, and we should be rep level 19, and maybe if we do well we could get to 20, 21, but we're just going into this race now, and we've done it loads of times. It's the one where you can cut corners like crazy, so should be a quick easy win and a lot of rep in, and also it will be the first night in the skyline as well. And I just realised actually that I need to change the license plate because it's just heat. So next episode I will fix that. I'll probably just change it to Brian, to be honest, because I don't really know what else to change it to, but I don't like heat, so we'll change that definitely. But the car is just so good. Like, I'm not even hyping it up. It's genuinely amazing to drive, and I would recommend it if you're at the stage of the game that I am. It is a really, really good car. It's all-wheel drive. It's amazing, and yeah, I don't know what else I can say about it. It's just really, really nice, and we are gapping these guys like crazy, and we've already done the first lap, so it takes less than a minute to do a lap, which is pretty nuts in this car at this level, because we're not early game anymore and our car is quite quick. But maybe, I don't think our car is actually that quick for where we are in the game, but it's just amazing to drive. Anyway, enough of me waffling. 90% of the way through, we're even lapping some cars as well, which is crazy. And we're gonna lap 4th place, so that's really, really good. And we're gonna move on to the next race that is sort of near the port. It's just a little bit away from the port, near a gas station, so we'll get that race started up, and then I'm pretty sure that there is a race very close to the finish of this race, so we can just hop from one race to another, which will be really, really good. And also, another thing that I wanted to say about this car is that underglow looks amazing. I love the underglow on this. It just looks so good. It really suits it, and it's just lovely. But we need to get past these guys, and we've already got the cops on us, and we smashed right into him because he sort of got in the way. But we do have a bit of damage as well, so it's not all good. We are only Heat 1 as well, so it's not that big of a deal. But damage is... well, you don't want damage, obviously, but damage is really important in the night, and you want to keep as much of it as possible. But we get into the lead already, and we're a third of the way through, which is really good. So hopefully we can just extend that gap even more, and we will win the race, hopefully, if nothing goes wrong. But knowing my luck, we'll probably get the cops on us right at the end of the race and we'll have to escape them. So we'll just see what happens, to be honest. And we've pulled out a very small gap on second place. So it's not great, but we can still improve on that. But moving on to the end of the race, less than 500 yards remaining, and across the line, that's the race I was on about. So it's very close to the end of this one. So we'll go do that race, and it's actually the end of it, I believe, is really close to the port as well. So if we do get the cops, and they are quite a bit of a problem, then at least we've got an easy way to escape them. But I'll only resort to using jumps and stuff if I really have to, because I feel like it's kind of cheating, to be honest, because like it's sort of like the bus station in Most Wanted 2005. It's just like the cops are stupid. They don't know how to get up jumps and stuff, so I don't really want to use that method. But if I really have to, if I'm at the point of being busted, then I might use it. But I just want to not use it as much as I can, because it, as I said, it is a bit of a cheat code, so I'm not going to do that all that much. But start the race, not great, but on that corner we make up a lot of positions, but we will have the police on us as well, not yet, but we will do very shortly. And first place gets completely wiped out by that cop. He went straight on from in that little hairpin. So it's just us in first place, but we do overtake him very calmly, and we do have the cops on us. But I don't think, well, if I drive like that, it would be a problem, but I don't think it should be too much of an issue. I think we can escape them, but we'll just see how it goes. 80% of the way, turning on the boost. And yeah, we are very close to the docks, so we have that as a little safety sort of place almost. But we are pulling, and we might lose them right before the end of the race, which will be good. So yeah, we across the line, and we are escaping. And there's another race that's right there, and we are going to do that Valkyrie one, because that will give us the most rare, and I think it takes you sort of near the city. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it does take you somewhere near the city. So that'll be good, because there's a lot more races in the city, so easier way to get rep. And this race actually has quite a lot of rep in itself, of 5k, which is quite big. It's one of the most, how do I say it, rewarding races that there is. I think this race might be even more rep than the high heat race that we have unlocked, and that's really good. And the high heat races, actually, need to talk about them. So they give you, most of the time, they give you quite a lot of rep, but not in this case, because this race is more. But when you get up to like really high rep levels, they give you stupid amounts of rep, and they also give you stupid amounts of cash as well. They give you loads of cash, and also depending on what rep level you are, you'll also get a free part if you finish in the top 5, I think it is. Something like that. You get a free part. So those high heat races are really, really good. And a very easy way to get money and rep. And parts even, because that is also, when you are level 50, that is how you get ultimate parts and ultimate plus parts, which you will need because you can't just unlock them with rep level like you can with all the other parts. So that's also how you get ultimate parts, because the heat level 3 high heat race, which is the one I've unlocked, if you were, so in my case, I would only get a pro part or a pro plus, I'm not too sure. But if you were like a lot higher level, you would get an ultimate. And for the heat level 5 high heat race, which is the best one, you'd get maybe a super in my case, or if you were really high level, an ultimate plus part, which is the best parts in the game. So the high heat races are really worth it. So if you do get to a high heat level, sort of around my level, definitely do them. But we finished the race and we do get the cops on us, but since we are going 170 miles per hour, there's no way he's catching up, so that's alright. And we do get a little speed trap as well, which gives us a bit of rep. So what we are going to do is go into that high heat race, I believe. I might not be, actually. I think what I'm going to do is I'm either going to do the high heat race, or I'm doing another, maybe some speed traps just to get the heat up. So trying to dodge this cop, but he does see us, which is annoying. So we do that speed trap and get heat level 3. So we just need to make sure that this cop doesn't, so we can just quickly lose the cop, which is what we've done. And skipping ahead, we are going to that heat level 3 high heat race, which has got the little tire icon. So that's the race that we want to go through, and we'll just cut through the grass here and sneak past this copper. And also another thing that I've noticed, when you go to races and you mark them, I feel like the cops, like, they just indirectly hang about at that race that you want to go to. So I'm sort of trying to memorize the map so then I don't have to do that, because I feel like it's just a marker for where the cops are going to spawn when I'm there. So I've just memorized the map, which is good anyway. But going into this race, the cars in this race are going to be a lot faster than normal races. So we need to be this will actually be like a proper challenge as well. And this is one of the shortest races in the game, shortest night races. So we need to make overtakes fast, and they've already zoomed past off the line. So we do really need to make some overtakes, but they'll come. And as you can see, look, we're already 25% in the race. And it was like the first corner. So we do really need to make overtakes, but I know in this sort of section you can make a lot of ground. As you can see, I literally got into 3rd place in one corner. Well, we will get into 3rd place, but it's just so easy at that little section. But now we get 2nd place just with pure straight line speed, and 1st place is right in front of us. And we do get the cops on us, but I think we may escape them. which we do, which is really nice. So we don't have the cops on the end of the race, and we've overtaken first place. So that's really, really nice. And we finished the race in 1 minute 22. So as you can see, it is very short. But I make a mistake and we get the cops on us again. I took the wrong turn. I don't know where. I was just going in a random direction and I didn't realise there was a cop there. So now we got to escape them. And just going over here. Just trying to find a way to escape. And we go to the jump. I didn't actually intend to go for the jump. But I mean, if it's here, then I might as well just take it. But we'll go here, and there is another cop here, but for some reason he doesn't see me.
Get in there and find that car.
Does he? I mean, he does see me, surely, but I don't know why he didn't start chasing after me, but I'm not complaining. I want to bank this. I just want to get out. Which is what we're going to do. And nice little drift, and we are in the garage. We've banked it. So that was a really good night.
We gotta get out there and take it.
Yes, Anna. But we got a lot of cash, a lot of rep, and that's also the benefit of the high heat races, that you actually get cash, like quite a fair bit. So that's really good. And we are rep level 19. Very close to rep level 20 actually, so that's also really nice. And more cars, so I can't really complain. So C63, that's really nice. Camaro, Carrera, Julia, F-Type, ooh, and an AMG GT. You know what? Ooh, F-Type or AMG GT. I feel like that, they could be really, really nice cars to get. And also another thing, we've unlocked super parts, which is really, really nice. And we can get the best suspension in the game. We can get the best tyres. Actually, not the best tyres, but we can get the best differential in the game as well. So we are really doing good. And what we are going to do as well is do that follow the law animation that we have unlocked because of that really good night that we had. So just looking at all the auxiliary parts and buying that radar disruptor that we had on the Mazda, because that really helped me with just escaping and not getting spotted as easily. So getting that is really, really nice. And are we going to buy tyres as well? I believe we do. So we buy the race tyres because drag tyres are horrible. You cannot turn whatsoever because, well, they are drag tyres. So getting those race tyres are a lot better. But now what we're going to do is go to the port and do the animation. And it's called Follow the Law. So just don't really know what that could mean, like just based off the title. But I mean, I know what the mission is, but some people that haven't really played the game won't know, so I won't spoil it. But it is a pretty cool mission, to be fair. And hopefully we can just do this nice and smoothly, get it done, because obviously it does give you a load of cash and a load of rep, which is really, really good. So I don't know what I'm doing there, just drifting for no reason, but let's just get into it. We need, our recommended is 240, but it's not that bad if we're a bit under. It doesn't really matter too much in this mission.
Glad I let that go to voicemail. It was Jordan, and she's pissed.
What did we do?
Taking out Shaw's big news. It's all anyone's talking about. Spotlight's on us now.
Let's make sure it stays there.
Hell yeah.
Hey, coming up on the right.
So, if you remember back to last episode, Torres was talking to us about this, and they're going to be moving stock.
Really tailing a cop?
What could go wrong?
And yeah, as Anna said, we are tailing a
A
cop,
lot could go wrong.
which is really cool. I love these kind of missions.
Nope. Guess we're gonna find out. Hopefully not die trying. Hey, it's going into the container yard.
Yes, I can see that, Anna. So we're going to follow this cop and see, well, what he's going to do, to be honest. Because this is quite suspicious that he's just wandering about in here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop here.
So we got to park
What
here.
are they doing?
Looks like our boy just had some keys tossed to him.
So he's getting car keys. But for some reason, a weird reason that I have no idea still to this day of recording, how on earth have I failed that mission?
Doing?
So we
Looks
go
like our boy
into
just
it
had some
again.
keys tossed to him.
I've parked in the place that they want us to. And we'll see what happens now. And we fail again. Why the hell do I keep failing this mission? I'm parking in the right spot. I really don't understand. And at the time of recording, I was like, is it really gonna
Looks like
just,
our boy just had some
am I
keys
gonna
tossed to him.
rage just doing this? But this time I
We
do
go
get
forward,
it
they're gonna
right.
see us. Try backing up. Go the way we came.
So now we've got to keep following that cop. I don't know how the cop over there to the right isn't going to see us, but we're going to just slowly follow him. And we'll just see where he goes, because apparently he picked up some keys, as Anna said. So, well, we'll just see what he does with the keys.
Not much. Only she's part of Mercer's unit. They've been doing this shit for a while now. Just lately, it's gotten out of control.
Maybe she's telling the truth.
We'll see.
Yeah. She might be telling the truth, to be fair, because why would she send a text message to a street
Wonder
racer?
how you get
Right?
started doing that stuff.
I mean, I don't know.
Status.
Sounds familiar.
So now just heading on over to this little bit here. We've got park here again.
He's stopping. Park up ahead. We need to be quiet. He'll spot us.
So obviously, when someone tells me to be quiet, we redline the engine. Obviously, that's just what you do. And don't worry, we won't fail the mission because of this as well.
Okay, we're clear. Let's go.
So we get a really quick reverse as well, which is really funny.
No. We'd argue before, newsflash. But not like that. I think it's best I stay away for a while. There's something he's not
Yeah,
telling.
fair enough.
Something about him and Papi.
I thought those guys were tight.
You didn't live with them. Looks like he's stopping at the lockup. Pull over and wait.
So we've got to park here now and see what he's going to do at the lockup.
I take it that's the stock.
And that is the stop. An F40? What on earth are the police doing with the stolen F40, I wonder?
I think I know the owner of this F40.
You do? What happened?
I think she got the same deal as me. Thing gets impounded, then it vanishes. No records, nothing. Look at this asshole, driving this thing like it's his.
The owner ever reported?
That goes missing same as the car. It's our word against theirs. And our word don't mean shit around here.
That's fair enough, but also we probably need to put our foot down a bit more because he's going a lot quicker than a patrol car, clearly. So now we, he's just zoomed off, but we need to follow him and see where he goes. And it'll be kind of interesting.
Keep tailing, but slow down.
So now we go into this little bit here that I've never actually been to before, apart from doing this mission. So this is actually a really cool little area for a place.
Hold up here. Yeah, this totally looks legit.
So this is kind of weird. So we're pulling up into what looks like a chop shop, and the man with the F40 just pulled up too. So we're gonna sneak in and see what they're
Here
doing.
must be worth a fortune.
I've raced against some of these.
Probably haven't, but whatever. Sneaky, sneaky. That car that hit the side as well had a little teal sort of glow to it. By the rims as well, the rims look the same.
This is big.
My trunk full of money, big.
And as she looks at the number plate,
Mother-
that's her car.
What the
As she
hell?
was about to say a very, very nasty
My
word.
car back.
Bastards.
Her car is in this chop shop. They're right next to it.
Okay, I'm with Torres. Screw Mercer. This needs to stop.
If we're doing this, we need a plan.
We'll figure something out.
So now they're getting out of the chop shop. I mean, she's taken the plate, so yeah, guess she can keep that for her other cars when she gets one. Loading in, if it loads, we would have completed the mission. So yeah, follow the law completed. 8,600 rep and 21 grand in cash. That is a lot. So that's big. But this is where we are going to end the episode. So we'll do some more stuff in the next episode. But until then, bye.